You'll see. Oops. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's LEESHTHATGIRL here, and today's video we are going to be talking about this new product, the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation, a Luminous Matte. So Huda Beauty have brought out a new foundation. I'm going to be testing it out today, seeing exactly how it works on my skin, and giving you my review on what I think about this new foundation. So let's go ahead and try this out. We are going to be trying out the Huda Beauty's new Faux Filter Luminous Matte Full Coverage Liquid Foundation. So I'm going to go in and tell you a little bit about the deets. So I'm just going to go up on my phone and bring up all the details for this new foundation. So she listened to everyone's views on the very first foundation, which is the one I have here, which is the old one. So a lot of people complained about the fact that it was like scented. It had like a very strong formal scent, so a lot of people didn't like that. So she's listened to her fans and her beauty community, and she's now formulated a new foundation, and she's got rid of the scent. So we'll see what it's saying when I open it up. So what we need to know about this foundation: it's 24-hour wear, waterproof, smudge proof, sweat proof, humidity proof, transfer proof, mask proof, life proof, so Dubai proof if you're living in a hot country, brilliant, pool party proof if you're going for a little dip, and fragrance free, non-comedogenic, non-drying, comfortable wear, and formulated for all skin types. Now that is something I can get behind, because I have normal to dry skin, so but I do like to try different kind of finishes. Sometimes I'm in the mood for looking all dewy, you know, all that soft, you know, dewy baby skin, and then sometimes I do want to go for like a full coverage matte look, but I don't want it to accentuate the dryness on my skin. So let's see if this foundation lives up to what it's saying, because I've heard quite a lot of reviews. So yeah, so let's just talk about this foundation compared to the other one. So the shade that I'm going to be using today is the shade in Nutmeg, and that's the one that I got in the first range. Now for me personally, I didn't have that much of an issue with the fragrance. I do understand why people don't like it. It is quite a strong scent. I can even smell it now. And I can understand why people wouldn't really want to use it. New Faux Filter, they've actually brought out more shade ranges, so sometimes the shade ranges have changed, but they have a chart on their website where you can match yourself up. When I looked at the chart, it told me that I might have to go for Coca, something like that, but I wasn't really feeling that one, so I just stuck with the Nutmeg, which is 520G. G stands for golden, and when you're looking at the colours, you can blatantly see they are different. This one has more of a slightly reddish tone to it, which is what they did say on the reddish golden, which is what they said on the website, and then this one has more golden in it. Now a lot of people seem to be confused over what Luminous Matte is. How can it be luminous and be matte at the same time? What I think she was trying to get at with this new formulation is, even though it's matte, you're still gonna look, it's matte, but it's not flat. So that's what I think she's trying to work at. Like she doesn't want it to be just matte and you just look like you just no depth to the skin. So I assume with this one it's going to give you a little bit more a matte, but still have that luminosity, but not like shiny. Are you with me? Matte but not flat. That's what I get from Luminous. So it sounds like something that I can run with. So we're going to go ahead and test out this foundation, see what it looks like. I'm going to swatch the difference between the old one. Okay. Well, first of all, I can't smell any particular smell. No, when you put this one up to your nose, you can smell that foundation. So yeah, I'm just going to apply that on the back of my hand as well. And yeah, it is quite a difference in the colour. So I'm hoping it still matches. This one here is the first foundation that came out, and then this is the new one. So it's slightly, you can tell it's a little bit more goldeny. So I'm hoping it does match my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and pop on a primer. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer in Hydrating. Love this primer, really works lovely on my skin. I haven't got a Huda Beauty primer, but I am going to be trying out the TANTOUR with this product, and I'm also going to use the Huda Beauty KUNAFA powder as well, and the concealer from Huda Beauty as well. So we're just going to go all full on Huda Beauty today. That 1 to 2 pumps to apply foundation all over the face. Use a dense brush or beauty sponge. I don't really like to use beauty sponge, I always use brushes. So a dense beauty brush. I'm going to go with my Peaches PC10 brush. Very dense, so I'm going to use that to apply the foundation. So I've got 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and let's go in. So by the way, this foundation retails for £34. Okay. I'm going to start by just patting it in, and then sort of just buffing. Yeah, it doesn't really smell of anything. I can definitely see the difference in the colour change, but I'm not mad at it. It can work. Now on this side of my face I have got blemishes, so we'll see on this side how much coverage it actually gives me. I'm not sure if I'm getting luminosity just yet. Pumps and that pretty much just did like there, so I'm going to pop a little bit more on. Oh, came out a little bit watery then. Maybe I need to shake it up a bit more. Okay, it's a little bit more. I think I needed to shake it up because it came out a little bit thick at the start. Now it's gone a little bit more liquidy on the back of my hand. So let's just see how much it covers these blemishes on my face here. Okay, damn, that has covered it pretty well. The colour does seem a little bit more golden to what I normally wear, but I'm going to apply it on all over, and then I'll just have a little more of a look in the natural light just to see that it matches my neck. Because the main thing we want is it to match us our neck. No one wants that line under the chin. But you definitely don't need much coats. Like, you wouldn't need to layer this up at all. But the coverage is there, girl. The coverage is there. Okay, so I've put the first layer of the Faux Filter foundation, Luminous Matte, and let's just say for starters, the coverage is 100% there. It has covered all the blemishes that I had on this side of my face from like spots and things, and I can see a sort of glow from the foundation. I don't look, I mean, I think you can even tell in the light here that it's not like that kind of drying matte kind of look. I remember when I tried Estee Lauder back in the day. The Estee Lauder foundation used to make me look dry, like flat and dry. This gives you full coverage. I can see a little bit of a glow, but I don't have that kind of sweaty, greasy kind of look. So I'm pretty much pleased with that so far. We'll have to see when we get the rest of my look on and see how it wears out. So now that we've got the foundation on, I'm now going to go in with the rest of the Huda Beauty products, and I'm going to be trying out the TANTOUR Contour and Bronzer Cream. I've heard quite great things from this. I know Tammy uses it and loved it in one of her recommendation videos. I thought, you know what, I'm going to spend a little bit of money and treat myself to one of these as well. So this is basically a contour and cream bronzer. I've used like foundation sticks for like cream contour, but I've never just used them on their own. I always put like a powder bronzer over the top. The colour that I'm going to use, oh, she's creamy. She is creamy and not thick. It feels lightweight when you smooth that in. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think this is a good match? I'm just looking at it right now and it does look like a good match compared to my neck. So kind of here and here. I'm going to switch and I'm going to use the Melt Cosmetics. It's like an angled kind of contour brush. Just feel like this helps it just to blend it a little bit more. Okay, that's blended out quite nicely. It's not stiff. Might just add a little bit more. So next up I'm going to put up on the Overachiever Concealer in Butterscotch. Now it's time to do a little bit of baking using the Huda Beauty KUNAFA powder. Okay, so we look a bit cray-cray. I'm really intrigued to see what this is going to final look's going to look with this foundation. I may keep it on for a couple of hours just to see how it wears throughout the day. I'm going to take a little bit of my MAC Studio Fix, and I just always use this just to marinate those shades in together. I'm going to pop on the rest of my eyes and lashes, and then I'm going to come back. So I've just popped on the rest of my makeup, and I've got the H&B Dare to Be Different palette. It's like an all matte kind of colour palette with like brights and some neutrals at the bottom as well. So really pretty and cute palette. I'm going to give you my review of what I think of the foundation. So I've been wearing it for about 4 hours now. Obviously I went and had like something to eat, and I am really impressed with this foundation. I think the colour is a perfect match. Like, it is so on point, matches my neck perfectly. In terms of like the luminosity, I do think it does give you a luminous look, in the terms of it doesn't look like dry, flat. It still gives you a nice fresh face kind of look. Personally, it doesn't feel like heavy on my face. It still feels lightweight even though it's full coverage. Definitely need more than 2 pumps. Well, for me personally, I like it to look a bit full. But yeah, I am super impressed. I think this foundation is going to be one of my favourites up there with NARS. I'm really impressed with this foundation. I'm not sure about how long it's going to last throughout the day, because unfortunately I need to go do a workout, so I'm not going to wear this foundation all day. I would highly recommend this foundation if you want something that's full coverage, covers all your blemishes, but has a nice healthy glow to it. I definitely think you should invest in this foundation and try it out for yourself as well. I also think that the foundation does give you like a nice filtered kind of look, so kudos to Huda Beauty. You came through with this foundation, and it's definitely going to be one of my top foundations that I'm going to be using. I really do like the TANTOUR. I think it's given my skin a nice healthy bronzy kind of look. No need to mess around and pop any powders on. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked this review today. Please let me know in the comments if you tried this foundation and what did you guys think about it. I love trying out new foundations and new bases because I always love to change up my finish. Sometimes I want a little glowy, sometimes I want a little matte, so it's nice to have a range of foundations that you can use for every mood. So guys, thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, you know the deal. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!